Hello students, I hope you all are doing good at home. So let us start with our today's lesson for standard 6 from English book. That is the second chapter, the story part. The title of the lesson is Noida Boy Climbs Peak. So this is a story about a 17-year-old boy named Arjun Vajpayee. So this is, I hope you all like adventurous stories. So this is also an adventurous story that happened few years back. That is on 2011. This adventure happened, means it is a true story. So here this boy Arjun Vajpayee, after completing his class 12 board exam, that is in April, so he started to go for an adventure, and that adventure is to climb a mountain. So in this story, it is like a conversational story between two persons. So here in this story we see this boy, he is explaining his experience, how he felt or how he is experiencing at the top of the peak. So the story starts like this. Okay, just before the story, let me tell you that he was the first boy who climbed Mount Lhotse. Okay, this is also one of the peak. That is the fourth highest peak in the world, next to means Mount Everest. So he was the first person. He was the first person to reach this peak. And this peak is very tough to climb, more than the Mount Everest. Mount Everest, though it is the highest peak in the world, but the toughest to reach is the Mount Lhotse. So here in this story, the boy has reached the peak successfully. So he became so famous, he broke a record for reaching that peak. So Mount Lhotse, it is 8,516 meters. Okay, and it is just 320 meters lower than Mount Everest. Here I have given a rough figure. You can see here, this is Mount Everest. Just imagine in the picture, this is the Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, and just below it there are some more mountains. Then down to some of the mountains is the Mount Lhotse. So the difference between Mount Everest and Mount Lhotse, it is 332 meters difference. So here the story starts like this. This boy Arjun, he is having a conversational talk with his mother. So after reaching the peak, means after reaching the mountain top, he talks on the phone through the satellite phone, means through the satellite he is talking to his mother and telling her that hip hip hooray, mom, I did it. Means he has reached the peak, he has reached the mountain top. So he is very happy. So he is talking with his mother. So Arjun has reached this peak in the morning 8:20, okay, on 2011 May. And with him there are 3 more Nepali friends who also went along with him. And from one of the members named as Shiring Sherpa told Arjun that he is very delighted because Arjun has become the first youngest boy to reach this Mount Lhotse. So as the story continues, that Arjun Vajpayee, he is from a Rian International School, an and I think this school, it is in Mumbai, I'm not sure. So, and this boy, he is having a lot of adventurous mind. He tells us in the story that after reaching this Mount Lhotse, he is also having an eagerness to reach all the 14 highest mountain peaks in the world. So he says in the story that his next aim, his next plan is to go to North and South Pole. Then before returning from this mountain peak, he is having a conversational talk with his parents. He says that on starting his climbing, he had an inspirational, talk with his mother, that he is fulfilling his mother's dream. Here the story continues like this, that Arjun's mother gets a call from his son, and she is very delighted just by hearing her son's voice. Then she says that she could not control her emotions because it is a memorable time of her life, because she has a dream, and that dream is being fulfilled by her son. Then she also says that every minute is like a day for her, because she is very excited, she is very happy with her son, what he has done by reaching the peak. So as they were talking on the phone, and that is the day when Arjun was about to come back from the mountain top back to Noida. So just before keeping the phone, his father, means Captain Sanjeev Vajpayee, tells his son not to hurry by coming down. Take your own time, come slowly. So all her family were very happy about Arjun. And here in this story, Arjun also explains about the photographs, that he has taken a lot of pictures at the mountain top. Then here in the story, Arjun's sister Gauri says that my brother, as a teenager, he was very interested in mountaineering, means climbing mountains, doing some adventurous work. When he was in Pune itself, he got that interest of doing this mountaineering work. So here, actually, when he was in Pune to visit his grandmother, he started there by climbing Sahyadri Hills. Then from there only he started his adventurous work. Then today he finally reached the highest peak, means that Mount Lhotse. Then later on, as he became very famous, he broke the world record. Then later on he enrolled himself as a mountaineering at the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. There, during the training, the trainers also recognized his potentiality, his courageousness, and they all encouraged him to go for this Mount Everest. That they told him, you can do. If you were able to reach this toughest mountain peak, then you will be able to reach this Mount Everest. So they encouraged him to go for Mount Everest. So this is the story about Arjun Vajpayee, and who climbed the toughest mountain, that is Mount Lhotse. Okay, now we will see the book-based question answers given in your book. Here I have written only the answers for question answer. So you can refer to your book the question and look at the board and then write the correct answer for each question. For your first question, the answer is Mount Lhotse lies just 332 meters lower than Everest, means Mount Everest. Then second answer is Arjun's aim was to be on the top of the world. Then third answer, Arjun had climbed Everest as a 16-year-old, but his record was shattered by a 13-year-old American who reached the peak first. For your fourth question, the answer is he was accompanied by his Nepali climbing guides. Their names are Naga, Dorji Sherpa, Nawang Sherpa, and Nima Shiring Sherpa. Then your fifth answer is the Lhotse climb was technically very different from Everest, as one has to climb up the mountain face where it gets very steep at places. These are the question answers given in your book. Next, coming to page number 13, in the last you can see a box in green color. It is given homonyms. Some of you must have heard what is homonyms. Still then I will explain what this homonyms means. Homonyms are words that are pronounced and spelled in the same way but have different meanings. Example here, face. The other one also is face. So homonyms is words that have the same spelling. F-A-C-E. The other word is also having the same spelling, F-A-C. Pronounced also same, but they are having different meanings. Here in this case, face, you all know face, that is the part of our body. Then here, expression, the face expression we are giving, that is one meaning. Another meaning here is meet, overcome. Okay, we will see sentence according to your book given example. Okay, I wish I had seen the look on his face when he reached the peak. That is one type of face sentence. That is the expression given in your first example. Second one is you must be brave enough to face all challenges. In your second sentence, it is you must be brave to face, means to meet or to overcome all challenges. So like this, when you come to page number 14 in your book, in your F, there it is given, make two sentences with each of these homonyms. Use the word in a different sense for each sentence. So here one example I am giving you. Bear. Another word, bear. Both are having the same spelling, same pronunciation, but they have different meaning. One, bear is, you can say, animal name. You all know the animal bear, that is one. Another, bear is something that you have to keep inside or hold on. That is, you can create sentence like this. I saw a bear standing behind a tree. This is talking about the animal. Then another bear. I can't bear the pain. I can't bear the pain. Here in this one, I can't hold on. I can't control. That is the homonym. So there are few words given in your book. So you have to do this as a homework. Then you have another homework also in the same chapter. A, B, C, H, I, so this A, B, C, H, I, do it as your homework.